Are you familiar with this song? Yeah. Okay. Are you familiar with this then?
Yeah.
Right? All right. Let's go over here. What does this start on? How many beats in one bar?
4.
4 beats, right? Okay. So what beat does this start on? What do you know the beat that it starts on? Does it start on a 1, a 2, a 3, or 4? It starts on a 1.
It's on 1? Oh yeah, because it came boom, boom.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right?
Okay, yes.
Okay. Do you know what this starts on?
Try that. That's
No,
2, right?
it starts on a 4.
4, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah. Okay.
See, you have to know that as a DJ.
Okay.
Because let's say I'm playing.
So tell me, how do you identify how do you hear it from your head, what beat? Because you know, like one is 1 and the other one is 4.
Okay.
How do you identify which one is 1 and which one? I know 1 is the kick, boom,
right,
boom. But how do you?
So think about it. Grab the record where you hear the 1 for me. So come over here. I'm gonna play the song. I want you to stop the record. Don't look at the laptop.
Okay.
Don't look at the laptop. Use your ears. Use your ears. Tell me where the 1 is by grabbing the record, by stopping it.
Okay.
So your arms right now shouldn't be folded. You wanna, right. The first one, I want you to grab the first one.
Okay.
That's the 1. Okay? And then grab the 1 here. See, why are your hands here? Your hands should be ready to grab the record. Alright, so that's the 1. Now do me a favor. Drop from I Just Wanna Be a Lover to Billie Jean. So you're gonna transition from the right turntable to the left.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So what beat does Billie Jean start on?
1.
So where are you gonna drop?
I'm gonna drop it on the 1.
Good. Here you go. So that was good. So you dropped on the 1 out of I Just Wanna Be a Lover.
Right.
Okay, now I want you to drop I Just Wanna Be a Lover.
On the 1. On Michael Jackson, Billie Jean.
Where does this start?
It starts from 4 bar, sorry.
Start from what number?
4.
4. And where did you say you wanted to drop it?
I want to drop it on 1.
But why would you drop this on a 1 if it starts on a 4?
I have to drop it on 4 on this one, right?
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You can't just take a song and drop it anywhere.
That's what I do before.
This is a 4.
Oh yeah.
So you drop it on a 4. Okay?
Right.
Alright.
Okay. So I'm dropping it. I'm dropping this one on this one.
Correct.
Let me try after you.
You just dropped the 4 on a 1.
I know. I got it.
You can't do that.
Okay.
And that's the problem with a lot of DJs that don't learn the proper way. It's the goal is to establish alignment with both songs. So you do that by keeping the math the same. So if you're on a 4 with I Just Wanna Be a Lover, you gotta drop on the 4 of Billie Jean for there to be alignment.
Okay, makes sense.
You see how they both lined up?
Yeah, right.
You're not gonna get that if you treat this like a 1.
Right.
And you gotta practice that. You gotta work on that at home. So the drop is actually
I'm not dropping on the boom, boom. I'm dropping on the ke, ke. The other.
Yeah, because this is a 4.
Yes. Okay. All right. I got it.
All right. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? See how they both lined up together? I'm not gonna get that if I drop the 4 on a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You're gonna drive the dance floor crazy doing that. When you drop, people aren't gonna know what happened. They're just gonna be sort of like jolted for a second, and then they're gonna have to stop and find the groove or the 4 count of the next song before they start dancing. Right, exactly. Exactly. So that's another thing you gotta practice. Not every song that you play at a party, club, wedding, anywhere you DJ is gonna start on a 1. Here's another example. Where does this start? But don't look. See, the laptop's not helping you.
Right.
I need you to listen, okay? So look. You know what that is?
Is that 4?
Nope. It's a 4 and.
4 and?
4 and. So it goes. Yup.
Oh yeah, the end of 4.
The end of 4.
Yeah.
It's not a 4. Just because it's the sound before the 1 doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be a 4. It's the and of 4.
So from end of 4, then it go back to 1 immediately.
Right. It goes into 1 again. Exactly.
So to drop that, can I drop it on the 1 behind it instead of dropping?
You can, but you can't learn how to drop on a beat other than the 1. Like,
I can do.
Don't you want to like?
I want to. Yeah,
right. So you don't want to have to do this. Right. You don't want to have to do that. You want to be able to drop on the 4.
Okay. No, I'm just asking.
Okay.
Just want to know if it's
So look. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Oh yeah, that was smart.
You see?
That was smart. Yeah.
But most DJs will do this.
They look for
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And they get that.
Before when I drop, even though on the M3 waveform, I never drop it on 4 or end of 4 before. I always look for the 1 to drop it on. And then
it's because people who teach this art. Here's the thing. People that teach DJing only tell their students to drop on the 1. But they're not telling their students that not every song starts on a 1. I could go through a gazillion songs in my library that don't start on a 1. And that's a perfect example. Justin Timberlake, Sexy Back starts on a 4 and. Yes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
When you drop it from on the 4 and, it makes sense. It makes you sound better. It makes you sound like nice.
Right. It's just smooth. It's a seamless transition. What's another example here? Here's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Any idea what this is?
End of 4.
Exactly. It's the and of 4. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2
Guess
and
who?
3 and 4 and 1.
J to the.
But most DJs will treat this
It's 1.
like a 1, and it's not a 1.
That's what I used to do. I treat every as long as the bar, the wave is on a little bit on it, I treat it as 1.
Not every song starts on a 1.
Wow, that's a great information. That's big information actually.
So you should practice, like, go through these songs at home and practice. So here, what you could do is just practice looping this from the 4 and.
Guess who? J to the low. Guess who? J to the low. Guess who?
I wasn't dropping on the 1 there.
I know you're just dropping it on the
And the 4.
on the 4, yeah.
Right, exactly. That'll help you develop your listening better.
Oh yes, because I need to know 1 and 4 from my head.
Exactly.
So that I know that this is 4, this is 1.
Right. And then practice taking all these songs and dropping in and out of them in succession. So start off with Sexy Back, then go into I Just Want to Be Your Lover, then drop into Get Right, and figure out the timing, get the timing right. And you're not treating the songs like they all start on a 1. You're adapting to each drop. One might be a 4 and, another might be a 4.
Okay.
Look at this one. Any idea what that might start on? I'm gonna
That's 4, right? That's end of 4.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Watch. Okay, I'm just gonna drop, and I'm gonna stop after maybe 3 drops, and I want you to tell me where I'm placing the first word, which is where am I placing it so that when the 1 eventually comes around, it lines up with the other turntable.
Okay.
Any idea?
That's 4.
I'm gonna do it one more time. Listen closely. If you have to, do the count. Do the 4 count.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Nope.
Wow.
It's the and of 1.
Oh yeah.
So, look. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 1. See?
Because I conceived after 1, I just went into 4, into 2. Sorry. So it looked like
so there's 1, 2. You need to take that?
Unavailable.
Okay.
I don't answer.
In 1 bar, there are 4 beats, but in between each beat, there's a half note.
You can't add the half note, right?
You have to. The half note is there, whether you realize it or not. The half note is there.
I never count the half note. I just count 1.
You have. You don't see. You don't have to count the half note.
You have to know that.
But you have to know that it's there,
right.
Because not every song starts on a 1,
yeah.
or a whole note. Some songs start on the half note. And that's something that you're not going to learn at the majority of these DJ schools or these dudes that teach DJ lessons. They're not going to tell you that.
Wow. If I tell you, I know that you can't have half of 1, I will tell you no. I don't even know that there was a song from half of 1, you know. that you can start from half of one.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the waveform, because normally I won't drop it on the half of one.
Right.
I would just go to one and see, you know.
Right.
That's a lot of information.
A lot of information.
Yeah.
Process it all. Process it all. Take your time with this. There's no rush, man. There's no rush. How old are you?
Mine now?
Yeah.
36.
36? Dude, you got time, man. There's all the time in the world to learn this stuff. Do not rush it. Take your time. Master it the right way, in a healthy way. Give yourself the proper amount of practice time to soak this up physically, sonically. And I promise you, man, when you start DJing out after you've really developed the knowledge, the technical approach to this art, dude, you're gonna be a monster. You're gonna be shitting on dudes. The problem right now is so many people want to be a DJ right now that they rush the process of like mastering these subtle details, like dropping on the end of one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
It's like, okay, you drop on a one, okay, I'm good. I have the equipment, alright, I'm good. I got the MP3s, let's DJ, let's get paid. I want to fucking rock out. I want people to know who I am. And it's like, it's a process.
And before, when I see the end of one, I just put it on the queue. I just put it on the queue, and then what do you call it? You know, I just queue on maybe 4-bar queue or just press the queue button so that I can continue to.
Right.
Then I just push it up, you know.
Right.
But now I know that you can drop it on the 4-bar or.
Right. Exactly.
Right. But before I won't do it, and I've been doing this for more than 8 years.
Yeah. You'll develop, man, fine. I have no worry that you're not gonna pick this up. You will. You'll get this. Just practice. Take your time. Be patient. And most importantly, study. Especially the tutorials that I send you. Watch them all.
Okay.
They cover everything that we went over today.
Okay.
In detail.
Okay.
Alright, so study the tutorials and then practice what I preach in those tutorials.
Okay.
And before you know it, man, this will be second nature to you.
Maybe by the time I come back, maybe everything will be straightforward, right?
That's when you should come back, is when you have all this stuff down.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
Good job, man.
Thank you so
Good
much.
shit, man. Good shit, bro.